Okay guys, so as promised, I'm doing a video answering everyone's questions on my surgery. So first of all, I want to thank everyone who sent me kind messages and kind words to feel better. Honestly, I'm gonna be very straightforward. I personally don't feel like a breast augmentation surgery is a big deal, thankfully, but I was a little bit in shock when I had seen that I had popped my implant. I was freaking out a little bit. I just wanted to make sure that I was gonna be okay because it's a scary feeling to go through, especially like noticing the difference in your breast sizes. You're like, oh, what's going on? Like, you always joke about these things, but like you never think it'll probably happen to you, or like you hear people joking about it, but you never think it would actually happen. Also want to mention that talking about these things is very important because I feel like when you're young, you want to do all these things and really take account that this is something that's going to live with you for the rest of your life or like a really long time. So it's very important to think really well what it is that you want. Breast implants, for example, they say you don't have to replace them, but I just feel like after a certain amount of time, 10, 15, 20 years, it's old. You have a foreign object in your body. You either have to replace it, see what's going on in there, and then if you decide to not replace it, do you want to just take them out? Then when you go to have babies, you think to yourself, okay, is it below the muscle? Will I be able to breastfeed? It's just so many things that you have to think about that I feel like it's very important to talk about. And I tell you guys, I was freaking out. I was freaking out. This is a photo of what my breasts look like after I popped. Keeping it PG. A lot of things ran through my mind. And in that moment, what can I say? I didn't want to completely get them removed because I'm just going to be straightforward with you guys. I had extra skin. I guess throughout the years, my skin just stretched out. And I didn't want to get a lift because I didn't want that scar on myself so young or so soon in my life. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get another implant, going smaller. They're still very swollen. So just going smaller, and I'll revisit that topic in 10 years. And after I have kids and stuff. But I'm not gonna say that I didn't consider just completely removing them. Some people might say it wasn't that bad. I just personally didn't like it. And we say a lot of times, be happy with yourself. Making this decision is what made me happy. I want to say that I'm very happy with my results so far. One question a lot of you guys asked me was, what size did I go? Before, I was a double D, 34 double D, and my goal was to go down to a D, hopefully a C, but remembering that when you put in a smaller implant, it can look a little bit droopy, so taking all of that into account. So I'm a little bit confused because my first doctor told me that he put in 350, 375 because as women, we're not completely proportionate. I had one breast slightly bigger than the other. So to even it out, he did 350, 375. Now, this doctor that I did my recent surgery with told me that I did not have 350, 375. He said I had 450. So that's something that I'm really confused about still. However, this time around, I told him that I wanted 350, 375. So I went down 100 cc's smaller. Also, just so you guys get an idea, 15 cc's is a teaspoon. And around 50 cc's is a shot of tequila. So you can kind of get an idea of that as well. Another question that you guys asked me was, how did I rupture my implant? So it was my off day. I wasn't doing anything. I was just laying at home. And then that night I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gym. I didn't go this morning. So I went to the gym. I did upper body that day. And when I came home from the gym and I got in the shower, that's when I noticed that my breast was completely disinflated. I'm gonna show you guys a photo of what my implant looked like when the doctor took it out. And it's right there. When I saw the difference, I got in the shower. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Breathe. the best answer that I can give to that, I'm assuming that it happened while I was at the gym doing upper body. Now, once you get your breasts done, you can have a normal life. You can work out, you can run, you can do this, you can do everything. I'm assuming that for me, it's because I did have them in for over 10 years that it was just old. Luckily, it wasn't worse than it could have been. Another question that I got was, now knowing what I know, would I get more surgeries? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not good with pain. I have low tolerance for pain. I wouldn't get any other type of surgery. As of now, it's not to say that in the future I wouldn't consider maybe getting a lipo or something. But I feel like as of now, I'm pretty firm with just working out, doing my diets. I mean, it's something that I enjoy doing anyways. It's not a burden to me. So thank you guys again for checking in on me, sending me so many kind wishes. I hope this was somewhat helpful. I love you guys, and I'll give you guys an update once they go down because right now they're extremely swollen again. So yeah. Mwah.